I did a lot of hearing tests to the extent that I was just done. I'm just like, I don't I don't want to tell you. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bolu Tife, but of course you can call me Tife. So today I just want to tell you guys about my hair. I shared a reel about me getting my hearing aid and everything, and everyone was like, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys about everything. So right from when I even knew myself, I couldn't, or like I can't remember hearing with my 2 years, and that's, to an extent, it seems like a normal thing for me, but I also know that that's not normal, and that's not the most effective way, to live my life. So like sometimes people even think that I'm snubbing them, or like I just don't want to listen to them because somebody is standing, because this is the year I can't hear with right. So somebody's standing here and they're like Tife, Tife, Tife to my ear like this. I can't even hear them. They probably have to touch me or I feel like somebody is looking at me. That's when I'm like, oh my god, sorry, I didn't know you're talking to me. And I do not feel the need to tell everybody that, hey, I'm sorry, it's because my ear has some issues, that's why I can't hear you. No, I just dismiss it like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't here. That's all. So when I was in like maybe primary 6, then my teacher told my mom like, hey, I think there's something wrong with this girl's ear. And in my mind at first it's like a normal thing. Yeah, I can't hear with one of my ear. Okay, fine. So that was when the hospital visit started. Nigeria hospital is different. They're a different breed of people. You have to have what is tax card, yeah, blah blah. The only good memory I have about going to the hospital is buying like good food on my way from the hospital. When I go out with my mom, it's always bomb because we buy like maybe egg roll and some good drink, or we go to Tantalizer or Mr. Just something nice. That's the only reason why I like to go to the hospital. And at that time, they were focusing on washing my hair with this big syringe, and they just pressing the hot water into my hair like still had no effect on my hair. One time they say start putting oil inside your hair so that the whatever is going to be soft. That stage went. Every time putting hot water in my hair, sorry, hot oil in my hair, I'm walking around like this because there's oil in my hair. Like, this girl has been through a lot. Okay, so after then all those ones didn't work, and then they concluded that, oh, okay, there's nothing we can do, you have to get a hearing aid. And at that time in Nigeria, hearing aid was like super duper expensive, so we just said, oh, we're gonna pray about it. That's it, no hearing aid, we're gonna pray about it. So fast forward to when I came to Finland, I started having these headaches, right side, the same side rather, that I cannot hear with my ear, which of course is my right side. Okay, so I was having this really bad headache. So then I went to the hospital. I'm like, hey, I've been having headaches. I'm not sure if it's because, oh no, wrong, I was having headache on this side, which is of course the ear that I can hear with. So I went to the hospital and I'm like, hey, I've been having these headaches. I'm not sure if it's because I'm hearing with just this ear, so like too much pressure. That was like what I told the doctor, and they're like, okay. I went for a series of tests. Oh my god, I've been on this since like 2 years before pandemic. Can you imagine? I have been on this. It's crazy the amount of hospital visits I've gone to, and I really don't fall sick like that, but just because of this year stuff, it's been really crazy. So I went for migraine test, I went to MRI, I went for this and that and that. I'm just like, oh, I don't even want the hearing aid anymore. I'm so done. So that was when they're like, okay, yeah, let's do hearing test after all the migraine, MRI, head scan, everything, just to make sure that, okay. There was a time they're like, hey, let's just make sure there's no cancer. I'm like, how did we get cancer? Where I'm a child of God, I cannot fall sick. Anyways, that was my reaction at that time. So there was even a time they were like, yeah, we found something. Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Do you want to kill me? Like, do you want me to die from fear? But of course I wasn't scared at all. Let's just say it like that. So after like how many years, like 1 year, I get to do this hearing test, and then they're like, yeah, this year is perfectly okay, this other one is like, oh, really bad, we can't even give you a normal hearing aid. I'm like, I don't even get a normal hearing aid. How bad is this year? So then they were like, we have to do this transfer hearing aid where I'm gonna wear the hearing aid, 2 hearing aids, so any sound or voice or whatever that comes to this ear, it transfers it to the other one. I'm like, okay. So that was like 1 year ago. Fast forward to like this month actually, then I get it. Can you imagine how far it's been? Hospital visits here and there. I did a lot of hearing tests. The hearing tests to the extent that I was just done. I'm just like, I don't want to tell me of more. I'm not doing it again. It was just a year, because I was always taking, off from work just to go to the hospital here and there. It's like, why and why? Anyways, finally I got the hearing aid. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you how it works. So it's this color. I picked the color myself because in my mind it goes close to my skin color and it's like pretty cute. So it's not like I'm announcing to the world like, hey, I have a hearing aid. So it kind of blends with my skin, and she taught me how to use it, which I think I forgot. So I put the little battery on it and I close it. This is a volume which you can use to control the amount of volume it receives or not. So if I just don't want to hear anybody, I'm just gonna put it off like, no, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to hear you. I'm kidding, but yeah, this is how it works. I put it like, yeah, I'm still kind of learning how it works because sometimes I can get really tired. And then it looks like this. I don't know if you see it, but just staying like this, you would never know that I'm really listening. Sometimes you might think it's earpiece and all this kind of stuff. So I hope you have a clear view. And I get to wear the second one, which I can use to transfer, the volume or voices or sounds. Let's say it like that. I have to be really delicate with this because they might fall down and get missing. This one also has a volume, which of course you can use to control the amount of voice that comes out. Just maybe, I don't know. So it's also pretty much the same. How can I differentiate them? This one has a little blue color here and that one is red. So I do this just like the other one and I put it inside like that's wrong. I'm still learning though because I don't wear it every day. Because it's like, why? So now I can hear this. Before I cannot hear that. I can hear this. So this is what this looks like. See? So if I'm walking on the street, nobody will really know that I have any hearing aids. So it just looks normal. So that's it about the hearing aids. This is what they do look. And do I wear them every day? Like I said, I do not wear them every day because sometimes if I'm going to a place where I feel like there's going to be so much noise, no. When I first used this 2 hearing aid, I'm like, there is so much noise in the world. Is this what everybody hears? The noise is a lot, okay? So, but if I'm going to like an important meeting where you don't want to seem awkward, like somebody is like, like, what are you trying to say? That kind of thing, I use it because I do not want to ignore anybody, because in their mind they'll think I'm ignoring them, but I truly just cannot hear them. So then I'll use it to hearing it. But if I'm going to a place where I know in my heart that the noise is going to be too much and I don't want to really like pay attention, I do not use it. So that's it. If you have any questions regarding this, just write them down in the comment section and I'll try my possible best to reply the questions. One question that I think you might ask is, do I bath with it? Of course not, because it is an electronic device, so I cannot bath with it. And how do I put it off and on? The only way to put it off and on is to remove the battery once again. So I just do that. Now that one is off and I'm sure this one now made some kind of sound, and I did this as well, and now they are both off. Another question that I cannot answer, that I don't know, is can I put them both in the same case? I don't know, because I'm tired of carrying 2 cases around, and I've tried to check online. I didn't see any response, but in most cases I have to carry the two cases like this. It's pretty cute in my opinion, but one case would have been like just handy, but then I have to carry like the two cases. This is what it looks like, and yeah, that's it. If you have any more questions, be sure to put it down in the comment section. Be sure to like this video, be sure to comment, be sure to share the video, just interact and everything. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in my next video. Bye.